guys, what's up? It's Rain. Today is Sunday, October 10th of 2021, and oh my goodness, the abundant streak keeps rolling in. If y'all followed me on Twitter at RaynBets yesterday, we made 6 units off of the MSU game alone, lost 2 units from the Texas Tech money line as well, but ultimately ended up 4 units total profit yesterday alone just on college football. Rain, why don't you post a lot of college football videos? Because I like to stay in my lane, and to guarantee a lot of abundance and a lot of profit, I love to focus on the NFL because that's where I truly believe I know absolutely every single angle for the best bets. So if you do want to catch some of the bets, though, make sure to follow me on Twitter at RaynBets. All right, y'all, today we have a phenomenal slate heading into this game. Our NFL record is 20-7, 2021 record is 221-59, and like always, comment your favorite pick from you or from me down below. The person with the most correct picks every Sunday to Sunday will win $10. And this week's giveaway winner is none other than Nick Honeycutt. Once again, my man is winning 4 weeks in a row. Somebody comment and beat him, please. I know a lot of y'all are trying. Y'all are doing good, but Nick Honeycutt has been unstoppable, and I have bought this man lunch each and every single week. He has now made $40 in the last 4 weeks. Shout out to Nick Honeycutt. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get the show on the road right now. Coming in hot like always. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We are 5 away from 100 by this video today being done. We should have about 100 subs, then I can get the custom URL for youtube.com/RaynBets, which will be even easier for you all to share. All right, coming in hot, NFL record 20-7, 2021 record 220-159 for plus 61, and our unit percentage gain as well on the NFL side is over 2,000%. We are hot, heavy, we are ready, big abundance vibes. And all right, off the bat, I'm hitting y'all with the parlay. I'm hitting y'all with a free fucking money parlay. So beautiful of a parlay that I'm putting not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but I'm putting 6 units. That's right, I was putting 6 units on a parlay. That sounds absurd. Well, wait till you hear the parlay. All right, off the bat, you're taking a Bucs alternate spread at minus 2.5. The spread is currently at minus 9.5, minus 10. You're taking the Bucs alternate spread minus 2.5 against the Dolphins. That's number 1. Number 2, you're taking a Bills alternate spread to plus 10.5. Bills are playing against the Chiefs today. And then you're also taking a Green Bay/Cincinnati alternate over 41.5. The Bucs should absolutely dominate the Dolphins today. The Bills have been absolutely electric since week 1 and should win after week 1 and should win this game. The Bengals and Packers both are beat up very defensively heading into this match. T. Higgins returns for the Bengals. The Packers defense is absolute butt cheeks. Easy abundance today. Plus 108 odds on that parlay. Again, Bucs minus 2.5, Bills plus 10.5. Alternate over as well, 41.5 for plus 108 odds. Putting 6 units on that. I absolutely fucking love that bet. I feel like it's a tremendous bet. I think that the Bills are probably going to beat the Chiefs today, in all honesty. The Bucs should be able to dominate the Dolphins, but they do get a little cheeky sometimes, so we'll take that 2.5. It saves lives. And then that alternate points for the over, that should be hitting maybe within the end of the first half. That over already might be hit. We'll have to see what happens, but you're getting a tremendous amount of value on each one of those bets that I believe are absolute locks for plus 108 odds. Okay, lock it and load it. All right, now diving into our first matchup of the day that I actually super duper love in a one-on-one slate. We are going to be looking at the Cleveland Browns going to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. This line opened up at about -1 and a pick 'em and has moved to -2.5 now for the Chargers. So if you haven't taken a line yet, I highly suggest that if you want the Chargers, you get it in before it moves to 3 or 3.5. If you like the Browns, then I would just chill. Over under is at 47 as well. Opened up at 49.5, so a little bit of downward movement. Okay, first game on the slate today, and the abundance train keeps on pushing forward. The Cleveland Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the LA Superchargers. The Browns enter this game off a very strange, I guess, 14-7 win against Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. You know, this is a back-to-back road game for the Browns this week, and health-wise, you know, they're struggling. I'm going to keep it real. The Browns are really struggling health-wise. You have Jarvis Landry out. You have OBJ still pretty banged up. You have Baker Mayfield now ultra banged up, but he's still going to play. They always play him no matter how injured he is. I guess that's just part of his contract, and maybe he's not making enough off Hulu. I don't fucking know. Their starting left tackle, Wills Jr., is going to be out as well. So it's looking a little rough. Offensively for the Browns, it's looking a little bit rough. And, you know, last week it was quite clear that the defense of the Browns had to carry the torch for the Browns. And, you know, and man, oh man, they did. You know, you got to pay respect when it's due. They did it very convincingly. Clowney and Garrett had an absolute feast. And, you know, so far this season, you feel like they've kind of dominated week in and week out. Now, I will say this, though, when they are now going against a team that doesn't contain a lackluster offensive line like the Vikings, going against the Chargers, it's going to be a little bit of a whole different area for this defense to navigate today. As when you look at this Chargers team, they are arguably one of the best teams in the NFL. They've had arguably one of the hardest schedules in the NFL, and they're 3-1 with their only loss being a 3-point loss to the Dallas Cowboys, who in my opinion are a top 3 team in the NFL as well. The Chargers are red hot. They're absolutely phenomenal, and I think they are, you know, hands down one of the most fully complete teams, both offensively and defensively at every level of playing. And they stay in their lane. They don't try to get cute. They don't try to bullshit you. They pound the ball on the ground. They hit you with beautiful, perfect throws from Justin Herbert. And defensively, they do their jobs. Everyone puts their heart in. They're a full hustle, full effort team. And they're fun to watch. They're really fun to watch because they're just such a good, complete team. Now, health-wise, the Chargers are extremely healthy, which is a huge plus in this game. And they are heading into this game off a back-to-back home stretch as well. So that's a big thing. I'm telling you guys right now, I like the Chargers, obviously. The Chargers having back-to-back home games and the Browns having back-to-back away games, traveling to Minnesota, then traveling all the way to LA within a week's time while also being pretty banged up. That's a lot to ask for a team, and to give us only a line at -2.5, I understand why the line's already moved to where it is, but you know, my charts have this more at about -5.5 in favor of the Chargers. So, you know what, though? The public likes the Browns right now. They love the Browns right now. But guess what? We're not the public, because we like to fade the public each and every single time. But getting more into this team, this O-line for the Chargers should be able to give Herbert enough time to do what he does best and put up points. With Baker heading into this game banged up, you know, and the backup tackle having to square off against Joey Bosa as well, it's very hard to imagine the Browns are going to be able to keep up offensively in this game in comparison to the Chargers. You know, there is tremendous amounts of value on this line once again, and ultimately this is where we're going to sell extremely high on the Cleveland Browns. Yes, they've had a pretty solid season thus far. I believe they're 3-1, and they've played very, very well, but you know, it's not the most convincing games, right? Like they played against, you know, they played against the Bears before the Vikings, when the Bears had Justin Fields, you know, absolutely get mollywomped the whole time. Last week, Kirk Cousins played like shit, got sacked like, I think it was 7 times. Like, this is a very, 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 very different game than what the Browns have had to play thus far, and for that reason, I absolutely love the Chargers. -2.5 in the back-to-back home stretch. They've played extremely well. They're coming off a 28-14 win against Las Vegas. Should be a beautiful win for the Chargers here. -2.5 for 2 units. Lock it in, load it. All right, game number 2 in the last game on my bet slip today. Remember, the reason I don't talk about every game is because we are not gamblers here. We are sports bettors, so we take the best and most logical picks based upon statistics, analysis, and faith. That's the biggest part. You have to have faith. You got to be able to read between the lines in these bets. So that's why I only give you guys the picks that I believe will win. Fuck my content. Fuck all of this. The biggest thing I want to do is just make sure that all of you are happy and you guys have so much abundance and love and happiness in your life. And a beautiful way for me to do that is to give you guys picks 100% for free. I will never make y'all pay for picks or do any of that bullshit. All right, heading over to Arizona, where the San Francisco 49ers square off against the Cardinals. This line is at +5.5. It started off at about -1 for the 49ers and has now moved to -5.5. The over-under is 48.5. Obviously, this line has moved so much due to Jimmy Garoppolo officially being out for the 49ers as well. So here we go. This one, I mean, come on, short, sweet, to the point. The 49ers are absolutely about to get their shit kicked in today. The Cardinals are the #1 offense in the NFL, averaging 35 points per game, playing against pretty damn well good defenses and other opponents. And the 49ers have given up 28 points to the Seahawks, all right, 30 points to the Packers, 33 points to the Lions, and are 1-3 this NFL season. Today, their #1 offensive weapon, tight end George Kittle, is officially on IR. Jimmy Garoppolo is officially out, giving Trey Lance his first official start for the NFL, and this defense only ranks 22nd in the NFL, playing against very subpar teams. So the Cardinals are 4-0. They're home. They are extremely healthy for the most part, besides starting corner Byron Murphy being out. This should be an absolute domination matchup and a complete nightmare for rookie quarterback Trey Lance to compete with. And I do not see in what fucking world that the 49ers are going to be able to put up even 21 plus points per game. They might put up 21 plus points per game, but I guarantee you the Cardinals put up a minimum of 35, probably 42, maybe even fucking like 45 on some crazy shit today. The Cardinals are going to absolutely steamroll them offensively, and for that reason, I love -5.5. I would take this one even up to 7.5. I think this is a 2-possession win guaranteed for the Cardinals. Ultimately, they just got to go in, get shit done at home, and beat a team that they should more than well be capable of beating to move on to 5-0. So Cardinals -5.5, throwing 1 unit on that. So in total, we have 9 units out there today. Pretty wild day. I'm very excited. Big abundance vibes, and like always, let's make it rain. I love y'all to death. Thank y'all so much. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe in this video. 5 away from 100. Once we're at 100, I can get the custom URL, youtube.com/RaynBets. And like always, make sure to follow me on Twitter down below, twitter.com/RaynBets, so you never miss a bet. All right, y'all. I love y'all to death. Have a fantastic day. And this video should be uploaded probably right before the London game starts. I already uploaded my video on the London special yesterday. So if you missed it, you know, it is what it is. But if you got a little bit of time, make sure to watch that one too. I love y'all. Have a fantastic day. And like always, let's make it rain. Peace.